Good afternoon. It is September 17, 2018. My name is Crystal Kelly, and I will be doing aseptic technique for culturing microbes. Now, before beginning, you always just want to make sure that you wash your hands, have on your personal protective equipment, and wipe down your workstation, which I have already done before recording this video. So, the materials that you need for this presentation are 3 nutrient broths, S. epidermis sample, E. coli. I have my yeast here, which is already made, which is 1/4 cup of warm water with 1/4 teaspoon of yeast. I have a tea light candle, a lighter for lighting the tea light candle, 3 inoculation tubes, and 3 agar plates, and 3 pipettes with a cup of alcohol. So first, I'm going to sterilize the pipette by putting some alcohol in here. I'm going to have that sit off to the side. And next, I'm going to, before you start the experiment, you just want to make sure that you label your vials with each of the corresponding bacteria that you're using today. So here, I do have the yeast sample, I have the S. epidermis, as well as the E. coli labels here. And you're also going to do the same with your tubes here. So first, I'm going to light the tea candle. I'm also going to sit these inoculation tubes in the alcohol as well to sterilize them. I'm going to pop the cap off of this nutrient broth. I'm just going to turn it around, make sure that is sterilized here. And sterilize it some more. Okay, now I'm going to place the top up here. I'm going to pop the tops of the S. epidermis here. I'm going to sterilize that as well. Okay, I'm going to place the top up here, my tube off to the side, and I'm going to now rinse off my pipette, making sure that I expel all the alcohol from the pipette. I'm going to take 0.25 of the nutrient broth and transfer it over to my sample. Making sure that I avoided the tops of each of the tubes, and I'm going to shake vigorously until the tablet has dissolved inside. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and withdraw all the samples from here and place it back in my nutrient broth, piping it up and down to just make sure that everything is spread evenly throughout the solution. Now I'm going to take one of my inoculation tubes here that has been soaking. So I'm just going to spread the alcohol off of here. I'm going to dip it into the tube. And then I'm going to go ahead and streak my plate. And we're going to do in this motion, zigzag, turn it this way, zigzag, and then turn it around and zigzag here as well. Now the reason why I'm not actually touching the plate is because I've already completed this experiment. So I'm going to repeat that for the remaining 2 samples that I have here. Then you incubate them in a dark area free from vents and free from light. And 72 hours later, this is what I have. So for the S. epidermis, this is what the tube is looking like, and the bacteria there is at the bottom floating around. I have my S. epidermis. So I did get some bacteria there. For the yeast, I have this here, and I'm not sure if you guys can turn it around so I can show you some of the samples there. And this is my agar plate for the yeast, which I did get some bacteria there, just a little. And last but not least, I have my E. coli sample here, which is in the tubes in the bottom. And this is the sample for the E. coli. Now, this was done 72 hours ago, so that's my result after 72 hours. Okay, and that concludes my experiment today, and I hope you guys enjoyed.